Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Doorshutter coming back to you with a brand new series. Today, we're starting the Direwolf20 1.20 pack. So, on October 4th, I put out a community poll to ask if you guys wanted me to replace all the mods 8 with the Direwolf20 pack, and 20 people voted, and so 80% of those 20 have said yes, replace the all the mods 8 mod pack with the Direwolf20 mod pack. So here we are. We're going to get right into this here. So, I don't really know a whole lot about this. I've watched a few of Direwolf20's videos, so I know, for example, that there is no thermal. It's not been updated. So we've got Ender IO, Mechanism, Blood Magic, Rs, Nueva, and a few other kind of odds and ends in here. So definitely excited to look in this pack. Of course, survival hard world. Let's just do shut door. Actually, let's change it up. Let's go Doorshutter 1.20. Perfect. Why not? Okay. That's everything I think we really need, and we're gonna create a new world. So I'm excited for this pack. I always love playing the Direwolf20 1.20 packs. They are always fantastic packs. This is on version 1.01, so there has been one version change, and there has been no mod alterations or anything like that this time around. I know that was kind of something that was really controversial with one of my previous Direwolf20 packs, is where I removed Ars Nueva. I have not done that this time, so don't worry. We are 100% pure Direwolf20 1.20, and maybe in the future we'll add a few odds and ends, because I don't know how many create editions or anything like that that have been put in here, or add-ons in this case. So we're definitely just going to have to see. I'll be back when the world ends. Alrighty, so right off the bat, looks like we've got an eccentric tome. We've got Industrial Foregoing, Railcraft Reborn, Building Gadgets 2. I don't know what mod this is. So Refined Cooking, Applied Cooking, Shift Punch in the Air. Ooh, looks like we got Valkyrie ships up here. So that's fantastic. Which one is this? This is, looks like Ad Astra, maybe? Yes, okay. So, we have Pneumatic Craft Repressurized, Book of Nature's Aura, Apotheosis, Extreme Reactors, AE2, Productive Bees, Modular Routers, Modular Golems. I did read about this one a little bit. I'm really intrigued to see what we can do with this mod. Ars Nueva, Modular Force Field Systems, RF Tools Base, Ansportation. Looks like we've got 2 books. We can toss one of these. Growthcraft and Laser IO. I did notice that Growthcraft is technically several mods, not just one. There is like a cheese thing. There's quite a few other like things in here. So there, for example, is apples. You've got the default Growthcraft. Apiaries. You've got cellar, milk. So it's definitely a little interesting. And then rice here. So I'm excited to see what that offers. Those are kind of just like some of the bigger mods that require documentation. I don't think Blood Magic has a book, or if it does, oh, it's just not in here, unless there's like a page 2. But I see that there's like blank space down here. So let's get a tree real fast. Looks like we have something in the sky there. I don't know fully what that is. I've seen it before, but I don't remember what mod that's from. Looks like we've got some weird looking cyclic. I don't know. I don't remember this from cyclic at all. Okay. So we're just going to get over to a tree here. I think we'll just go to this forest instead of punching one singular tree, because that's a massive tree. I don't think there's really any massive world gen changes. I don't know if we've got anything like the biomes you'll go, or Terralith or anything like that. So I think we're kind of just playing a little bit more vanilla-esque world, which is going to be interesting. I don't think we've done that in a little bit. So that's going to be pretty nifty. All right. Punching our first tree. So, I definitely would love to hear from you guys what things you would want me to look into. Do you guys want me to look more into Create? Do you guys want me to mess with a whole bunch of Ender IO stuff, powered spawners, kind of just random systems? If you want to look at, have me look at mechanisms, you know, reactors this time. I mean, I've done mechanism reactors in the past. There isn't that much change to those. I mean, there's tons and tons of interesting mods in here to take a peek at. Of course, I will leave a link to the download of this pack, which is on the FTB launcher exclusively. I know a lot of people would love to try and play it on like the PolyMC launcher and, you know, different launchers like that. But I know FTB and CurseForge kind of made it a lot harder for third-party clients to download these mod packs. So I always leave a link down in the description for the mod pack, just so you guys can, you know, download it for yourself, check it out, and all of that fancy jazz. So definitely give this one a look. I am excited. I don't know 100%, you know, what we're gonna get into at the end of the day, but I definitely want to look at Ars Nueva just kind of in the beginning, because it really offers a lot of useful things in the beginning, especially because you don't need to worry about, you know, getting a whole lot of tools, because you can just get like fell and things like that. So lumber axe, basically. I'm excited to look at that because I've been messing with that in E9E with all of the different spells and stuff. So stuff to definitely look at here. Okay, so we need more sticks real fast. All right, so axe, pickaxe. There we go. And I don't know where we kind of want to settle down. I mean, this is a massive plains biome. Looks like we got some kind of decayed bridge. Looks like we've got the Archwood Forest over here. Ruin Portal over in this direction. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to, like, settling down over here. It looks like we have some sort of structure over here. Okay. Let's quickly get a sword. And let's get a few cows. Looks like we've got neat in here, which is fantastic. I always love seeing neat just because it, ew. A stomach? That's disgusting. Alright. Growthcraft being a little weird. Did not know that was a thing that you could get from animals. But that's okay. Yeah, so definitely wondering how much we'll get into. Is refined storage in here? I mean, we've already seen that it's refined cooking, right? So we know refined storage in here, I guess. Applied. Do we have AE2 things? We do, but it looks like a little bit of it's been disabled. Okay. Pattern. So we got Mega Cells, Applied Energistics 2. There might be an AE2 mod that I want to add. Or an add-on for AE2 that I want to add. That adds a larger pattern encoder. I just have to remember which mod it actually is so we can get it thrown in here. That'd not be a terrible thing. Basically, it just adds larger pattern encoders. It adds larger interfaces, stuff like that. It's really, really useful. Might have to look at adding that one. So here's an anthill. Let's bookmark this. I know this is from Antsportation, and that's all I've got. I don't know anything about this mod. I'm assuming it has to do with something with transporting using ants. You know, it's the most logical answer. Oh, we have the Aether in here. I forgot about that. We do have this. Which is definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. You can see there's some Apotheosis stuff in here. Looks like Ender.io has put some information on a piece of flint. Okay. Yeah, Aether is this thing right here. We also have Twilight Forest in here. We also have, if I can't remember which one it was, but I was looking at some tools in a creative world, and we have Tropicraft. That's the other one I was thinking of. Just couldn't remember it for a second. Okay, so we probably want to go back to the mainland and kind of just start getting settled in. Let's harvest some trees while we're over here. So I see we have some productive bees, stuff here, a nest. Alright, let me get this real quick and we'll be right back. Alright, so it's getting a little dark. I was harvesting trees a little too long, apparently, and talking a little bit too much. So let's get a hole dug in here. And we're just going to kind of do what we usually do in situations like this. Find a hole, live in the hole for a day or two, and hopefully get to that plains biome so we can get a base started. Once I get a bed, of course, it's not going to be a problem. Just right now I don't have a bed. So, you know, looks like we picked a terrible spot to dig down in. Well, let's just block ourselves in here. Okay. See if we can find some stone. Perfect. Nope, that's quarried stone. Hold on. I don't think this is like the same as normal stone. Or at least it's not ore dictionaried. Yeah, we picked the worst spot possible. Alright, let's get a crafting table down. Can we... What is this considered? Just stone? There's nothing you can do with it? Okay. Like, can we make a furnace out of this? No. I know there was some mod packs that add the ability to make furnaces out of different stone types. There we go. Alright, so let's get a couple more pieces of this. Well, not couple, but 4 pieces of this. So that way we can actually make up a torch. Looks like we got sulfur from Railcraft Reborn. We're definitely going to have to look into some Railcraft shenanigans. I think it'd be kind of fun to just make a roller coaster. Just for fun, honestly. Then just mess with a whole bunch of the different types of rails and stuff. Something to look at, right? Alright. Just going to eat this apple. So the only thing we can do with this is put it in a brew kettle. Okay. Nothing super good with this so far, with this stomach, so that's alright. Make tiny charcoal, raw beef. That way we can get a little bit of food. Then we're going to want to smelt up some cobblestone. I need a little bit more cobblestone here. I want to get a hammer so we can potentially start making, just gather a little bit more stone quicker. We'll also probably want to make some more charcoal. Alright, so we're going to quickly smelt up some stone here. The stone is going to be used to make hammers. You do need stone. You can't use cobblestone. So we're just going to quickly do that. We're going to press F7 here. And hopefully we could get some decent resources. Of course, we have some steak. Come on. We can... this will prevent you from jumping too high, but I don't think I really care. But we're going to just not do that right now. There we go. Alright, so the hammer recipe is just this with sticks that I do not have. Hold on. This, there, hammer. There are different types of hammers from the Just Hammers mod. There's like the impact hammer and the reinforced hammers. So the stone hammer is just a normal 3x3x1. The impact hammer does 3x3x3. The reinforced does 5x5x1. The reinforced impact hammer does 5x5x3. And then the destructor hammer is 5x5x5. So there's tons and tons of interesting things to look at with these hammers. But they are also basically excavators as well. So do keep that in mind. they can just go through everything. So that's something to just kind of look at as well. Just do this here. This way we can get a ton of cobblestone very, very quickly. Alright, so let's keep this lit up. We got some lapis. Alright, let's put that up there, not down the floor. I probably need to go make a stone pickaxe real quick. But that's alright. Okay. Yeah, see how much quicker we're getting cobblestone? Now we can make up some tools here. I don't think we have anything like silent gear either. So we're just kind of doing normal pickaxes and stuff, right? Okay. Looks like we have the Cataclysm mod here. That's going to be interesting. I think I've seen that a little bit, but that's alright. Okay, so nothing really too interesting. Looks like we got rats in here. I didn't know if we've had rats in here. That's interesting. Alright, a lot of things are interesting, right? So let's get into making a better sword. Let's get into making a better pickaxe. So that way we're a little bit more equipped. And then I made an axe, not even a pickaxe. That's great. All right. So we'll put this here. Put the stone sword. Let's put the axe first. Okay. This is not a bad start at all. We just definitely want to make sure we're not burning daylight here. Nope, not yet. Alright, so let's pick this up. Pick this up. What kind of backpacks do we have? So we do have sophisticated. So I would assume we have sophisticated storage in here too. Nifty. Nifty, nifty. I don't think we probably have any other kind of chest mod. Oh, we actually have iron chests in here as well. So we have kind of options. Alright, that's nifty as can be. I'm excited for that, because that'll just make things a little bit easier. A chest mimic from the Aether. I like how it's a looter chest. So of course we have looter in here. That's kind of just bog standard anymore, just because it's such a... It's just for server friendliness, and I think that's fantastic. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay. Quickly just make this a little bit better of a staircase. I see that there's just a spider chilling, waiting for me. Alright. Yeah, see, it just excavates all of it. It's got a decent durability on this hammer, too. Nothing too crazy, but still pretty decent durability. Alright, so let's get this lapis. Of course, no vein miner. Direwolf20 just doesn't prefer vein miner in his packs, which is, you know, pretty interesting. I always think it's just kind of time consuming to not have vein miner, because it does take away hunger equivalent to what you normally use kind of situation. So it's just you know, it's just one of those interesting things to see some mod packs use it, some mod packs don't. It's kind of you know, up to the person's taste that's developing the pack, right? So definitely awesome to see some variation between normal, like you know, a lot of like bog standard packs out there. Oh, we dropped a baked potato. Oh, I didn't know they could drop baked potatoes. Got an apotheosis gem. I will just drop the flint. Okay, to the plains biome. Oh, I don't have creeper overhaul in here either. It's been a minute since I played a pack without Creeper Overhaul as well. Like, I don't know why, but Creeper Overhaul, well, it's a very decent mod. A lot of mod packs use it. It's very, very standard now. And don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic mod. It's just very, very common again, just like Vein Miner. I mean, I love the textures for the creepers in Creeper Overhaul. Yep, there's more. I love how they're like the Pim, or Prim, is it Hank Pim? Yeah, it's Pim, not Prim. The Pim ants with the little helmets on them. It's interesting. I'm going to assume it's probably inspired by Ant-Man, where you can communicate with ants and all of that stuff. All right. Yeah, so here's the Valkyrie ship above us. Gonna kind of avoid that. I know these were in the last Direwolf20 pack as well, the Valkyrie ships. So it's good to see them back, because they're always fun to mess around with once we get later game gear and stuff. So I'm excited for that. Let's make sure we're getting leather, as well as food, so that way we can get a backpack and things quite early on here. It's going to save us a lot of hassle if we can get a backpack soon rather than later. And they aren't too expensive yet. Just a little bit of leather, a little bit of string, a little bit of chest. A single chest, not a little bit of chest. I don't know why I said it that way, but that's all right. Come here, cows. All right. You know, one thing I'd love to see is if Direwolf20 did a fabric pack. Just like 1 year. Just fabric pack. You know how interesting I think that'd be? Because, I mean, there's probably a decent amount of mods that I think Direwolf would enjoy on fabric. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever heard him talk about anything fabric related. Well, let's throw these on. These gloves. I don't care if they got cursive binding. So we should be able to get a bed here quite quickly. Oh, there's more sheep over here even. We're also going to get some food from these guys. So we might as well take it. So that is 6 wool and 10 mutton. Fantastic. All right. I think I want to hop, skip, and jump over to this island here. See if we... Because I think this is probably clearer. Looks like we got some starbunkles or something from ours over here as well. Do we have too many glyphs in here? Oh, what was that? Tome of Blood. What kind of mod is that? I mean, that sounds fantastic, but what mod is that? Oh, is that huh. I'm kind of wondering if that'll fill your blood altar. If you use that tome. That might be one of the most interesting add-ons I've seen in a while. A Blood Magic and Ars Nueva crossover mod. That, my friend, sounds fantastic. And I did not know that was in here. I am excited as can be for that one. Alright. I mean, I think this up top on this hill probably is not going to be a bad option, right? You know, and I feel like since we're in the Direwolf20 pack, we have to do it justice, right? We can't just do a normal house. Looks like this is probably not the best option. So probably right down here then. That's fine. So like we're right next to a cave. Got some zinc from Create. Of course Create's in here. That's just kind of another, you know, bulk standard mod. I hate kind of using that term, but it really is true. A lot of these mods are just like, you'd expect them there. If they're not there, it's kind of weird. But, you know, I'm fine with Create being in here. The more I've used Create in the last few mod packs, honestly, the more I'm like, this is actually kind of fun to mess with. Do I think it should be in every pack? No, not really, but it's very, very useful. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's right, right? 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You guys don't know what I'm building yet, and you may have not watched Direwolf20's videos ever. What in the world? Bananas yeast. Banana yeast. Okay. What is this? White grape seeds. Okay, so we've got Growthcraft just basically dropping almost everything. That's interesting. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up one more. We'll just do 2 at a time here. So if you don't know, we're making a 9x9. Just kind of a very, very standard house for right now. Of course, we'll change this up in the future. I was just kind of like, you know, taking some of Direwolf20's ideas, making a 9x9 just to kind of, you know, make a tribute to his channel in a sense, because it's he does some fantastic content. And I definitely always love playing his packs. They're always so much fun. And I know biggest controversy on my channel was removing Ars Nueva from one of my previous Direwolf20 packs. I've not done it this time, so we're going to get into this, and we're going to see what shenanigans we can get up to. Alright, so let's make a border around the top here. I'm also definitely wanting to look at building gadgets too. I know we messed with it a little bit in All the Mods 9 alpha release, and I'm excited to see kind of some of the changes that have been made since, because I know there's been some animation changes from the mod, which is good. If you don't know, Building Gadgets 2 was created by Direwolf20, so that's something to look forward to. Let's see. Okay, so we just need to get some sand, and we'll leave the grass on the ground for right now, just because I don't really know what I want to change the ground to. I'm very indecisive when it comes to stuff like that sometimes, so... and I think really the only thing I can think of is maybe quarried stone. I like a white floor. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but I really like marble-esque white floors kind of situation. Oh, we got occultism in here. Did we see the eccentrics tomes? No, the occultism book's not in here. So it's just not all the books. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't look like we've got every single book, which is kind of sad. But we'll live without it for now. But yeah, these are occultism dream seeds. Hops seeds. Alright, let's just get some of this other stuff tossed in here. I ain't gonna really organize anything right now. And we should have functional storage in here as well. Awesome. Okay, let's pick up some of these flowers. Probably use them in the future anyway. So I want to quickly grab some sand to get some glass. Alright, do we have any sand along here? Yeah, we do, right here. Gotta make a skylight real quick. I'm wondering about Util X. I've always think that's a kind of a newer kind of extra Utils 2 esque mod that adds like tiny coal and a few other odds and ends. I'm kind of curious if that'd be something to look at adding into this pack. It's just a kind of all around utilities pack, and I think there's some pretty nifty stuff in there. But I'm kind of curious. Might be something to definitely take a peek at and see if we can add that in here. I'm not saying I'm going to add any mods in 100% right now, but it's just kind of, there's some mods that I would think would really make this pack just kind of a little bit more interesting. So we don't need things like tiny coal in here, kind of sense. But, you know, things to look at here. Let's grab Decent chunk of wood, but I don't want to grab a whole lot of it. Okay. Let's grab some saplings here. Let's go get these planted. Kind of just around here. All right. That way we don't run out of wood. Because I already see that we have some issues with not having a whole lot of trees around us. So definitely need to make sure we get a wood supply. All right. And I don't know how patched up refined storage is, so we're probably going to go AE2 this season as well. I know that's what Direwolf20 is running towards, was AE2. So definitely going to be looking at that just because I don't want to run into the issues we've been having over the years with refined storage. So, all right, let's grab this, chuck this in here. So we need 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 total pieces, so we'll throw in another piece of coal here. We'll throw in another piece of coal in there too. So we want to quickly make sure we put torches down as well as the glass when we get it. So torches right there. But then we also want to make sure that we go up top here. And we light this up just so things don't spawn up here. Looks like I got plenty of sheep around here. A few donkeys. I've keep seeing these trees, by the way. I'm just ignoring integrated dynamics purely because I always try and mess with the mod. It's really cool, and it could do a whole lot, but goodness gracious, does it give me a headache every time I try to use it. Let's see. So can we do we have connected glass? We do. I don't know. Let's go smooth glass. See if we give that a try. From Cyclic. I like it. All right. I don't know the difference between Cyclic's glass and clear glass. I know you have to go through like 2 crafting iterations to get it completely clear. So, you know. Doodle-doo. All right. But I think for right now, we're going to wrap this one up here. It has been a fantastic first episode. We've talked about quite a lot of the mods that are in here, and I'm just very, very excited to see what we can do with this pack. I always love playing the Direwolf20 packs. They always are so much fun. Is the Undergarden in here? We do not have it this time. All right, that's fine. Just wanted to quickly check before we ended this episode. All right, and with that, we're going to wrap this one up. This has been a fantastic first episode of the Direwolf20 1.20 mod pack. I am super, super excited to get into everything this pack has to offer. I'm loving to see there's crossover between Blood Magic and ours. I'm definitely excited for that one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.